Vernal Equinox 2020, and I've got blessings plenty, plenty. It's Rhyme and Reason 408.
There's a rhyme and reason for your life. There's a rhyme and reason.
Hey there, Tony here, and I want to talk about my old good friend Vernal Equinox. He and I went to school way back in the day, and we used to enjoy tag football and flag football and tennis and are you buying any of this? I know most of my listeners have brain power that goes way beyond believing any of that nonsense. Of course, I'm talking about the vernal equinox of this year, which happened approximately, according to things that I've read online, and if it's online, it's got to be true, that it happened around 9:49 Thursday night, March the 19th. I think that was Thursday, March 19th. Anyway, with all the other chatter on social media and news channels, I didn't really see anything pop up about vernal equinox of this year. Did you see that? I mean, at least not till I went looking for it. And in case you didn't know, and I know most of you do, that vernal equinox, that's when spring officially begins. And I say officially, somebody determines that that's when it happens and they make it official. And let's see. So I mentioned that it's March 19th, right? Yes, I did. Okay. So why are you bringing it up, Tony? Come on. Well, thanks for asking. And here's why. The Vernal Equinox 2020 is another opportunity for me to share some lyrics. Duh. What better reason to bring it up than that, right? Okay, all seriousness aside, I'm bringing it up this year because it's a great time to pause and count your blessings. Yes, you do have blessings. And if you live in America, you have lots of blessings. And I don't care what your status in life is, you have lots of blessings. For example, are you listening to this on some sort of electronic device? Why, yes, Tony. Then boom, blessing, hello. Should I go on? Or, do you see where I'm going with this? I'll bet you do. Write them down, your blessings. Write them down. And if you really take some time and think about it, you know what you're going to find out? You might not have enough time to list them all. At least not today. Maybe you just keep writing some more tomorrow. And as you go through your day, you'll find another reason to list on there as a blessing. I think if you really are honest about it, you'll discover you have lots and lots of blessings. And regardless of what goes on out in the world today, you are blessed far beyond what you deserve. Yes, far beyond what you deserve. And I'm right there with you. I'm blessed far beyond what I deserve. But as for me, I'm grateful to the one true living, loving creator of us all for my very existence. I wouldn't be here without him. My relationship with him helps me find the beauty in every season. Not that I love, minus degree temperatures in the middle of winter or 100-degree temperatures for that matter in the middle of summer. Right now, here in the Northern Hemisphere, it's spring. And spring is my lover today. What? What's he talking about? Well, I'm talking about this. Wind blowing through snowflake hills, ice castles all crumbling down. Winter in silence is gone. I watched it go with a frown. Then, with a sigh, I remember saying goodbye to autumn the very same way. Spring opens its eyes and mine. There is a new warmth in the air. Skies once clouded with flurries of snow now seem to be blue and fair. And with a sigh, winter quickly passes me by, and spring is my lover today. The seasons are lovely today, make my heart sing, make my thoughts cling to wondering if things will ever change me into summer. Let me be your flowers. We can be a painting if we don't get sad. And then, with a sigh, I remember drying my eyes, watching all of the seasons pass me by. That was something I wrote way back in 1973. Lots and lots of people who are out there doing things in life and dealing with the struggles in life right now weren't even born when I wrote that. And I would say probably millions of people weren't even born. Well, I know millions of Americans weren't even born when I wrote that. And it was a big year for me back then. Okay, a little introspection again there, sharing a little poem just to kind of give you that springy mood for here at the Vernal Equinox of 2020 in that timing. We're in spring now. I hope new hope is growing up in you as you look forward to overcoming the challenges that we're all dealing with right now. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, remember this is brought to you by Tony Funderburk, maker of fine words and music, books and merch, and rhymes and reasons. And that's why I do the Rhyme and Reason podcast, because life has rhyme and reason, because God made you.
There's a